Hi all, today we will be doing about the mathematics coordinate geometry part 1. So generally what is a coordinate geometry? We will see it in detail. Rectangular coordinate system. What it is called? Rectangular means itself with two dimensions. Rectangle means what? Itself has two sides, right? One is length and one is breadth. In the same way, rectangular coordinate system is a two-dimensional one. What it is? One is an x-axis. This is an x-axis and this is y-axis. This is called as positive x-axis, negative x-axis, negative y-axis, and positive y-axis. So yeah, x-axis, the horizontal line is called as the x-axis, the vertical line is called as the y-axis. The point of intersection of these two, this is 0. This is called as origin. Any point on the coordinate plane can be represented as an ordered pair like 2, 3. See, 2, 3 means 2 distance of 2 from 0, 2 units from the origin, and distance of 3 units from the origin to the y-axis vertically. This is vertical. This 3 is vertically. This 2 is horizontally. This point is called 2, 3. So this is about your rectangular coordinate system. Now, what are the quadrants in the coordinate system? So you have seen this. This is a rectangle. So here we have 4 quadrants. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Here both. You see, if you want here whatever point you take, let you this point, or this point. What are these? See here. This is 3, 3. This is what 6, 7. This is what 6 and 2. What are these? Everything. See here, every x and y points are x and y points are positive. So in the first quadrant, both x and y are positive. Coming to the second one, if you see, mark here any point like this, really randomly. What is this? This is minus 4, 2. This is minus 3, 7. This is minus 6, 5. What is this? X-axis is negative, y-axis is positive. So generally in second quadrant, it is minus and plus. Now you come to the third quadrant. Take any point. Take any point randomly here again. Minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 5. Here suppose you take, it is minus 6, minus 2. So here you could see every point is negative, means negative, negative. In the third quadrant, everything is negative. Again come back to the fourth quadrant here. You see, take again randomly, choose a few points. It is 2, minus 2, 3, minus 5, 6, minus 2. What it is? Positive, negative. So x value is positive and y value is negative. So the fourth quadrant, x coordinate will be a positive and y coordinate will be negative. So this is what about all the 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. So particularly for an x-axis, if you take any point like 3, what is the representation of 3? We can read like this, 3, 0. Means the positive value of x and 0. Or even if I take minus 7 also, minus 7, 0. Means my positive or negative values of x with 0 is x-axis. For the y-axis representation, 0 and positive or negative values of y-axis. And origin is always defined as 0 and 0. So this is about your quadrants in your given quadratic coordinate system. Now distance of a point from origin. So how do you find distance of a point from origin? What? Drop a perpendicular on the x-axis. This is a point which is defined. What you will do? Perpendicular you will do on the x-axis which intersects x at x0. And by this you will just draw this is a drop, right? So for this part, what you have done, you have drawn this. You know already this distance is defined x, this distance is y, this perpendicular distance. So this hypotenuse will be your distance from this 0 to the point xy. So how you will be finding? By using the Pythagorean theorem, what it is, and you have drawn a perpendicular, means it is 90 degrees. What's the Pythagorean theorem? It is a hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. So what would this be? X square plus y square is equal to hypotenuse square, which is nothing but the d square. So x square plus y square is equal to d square. This is how we find a distance of a point from origin. How? Once again I will repeat. Once again I would like to repeat. See, a particular whenever a point is defined, suppose see here for example you want to find the distance of a point 3 2. Okay, what you will drop a perpendicular distance. Okay, what is the perpendicular distance you have drawn? This perpendicular you have drawn, then what it is 2, because see y axis is 2, and already a 3 means 3 units from 3 units from the origin, so this is 3, and this is the distance you need to find from origin, they said. So this is what you need to find. What you will do by Pythagorean theorem, 3 square plus 2 square you will do, which is equal to this distance, let us think d, then d square. So what it is, 9 plus 4 13, root over 13. So the distance is root 13. We have taken Pythagorean theorem because perpendicular means it's 90 degrees right angle to triangle. Now we will see between any 2 points. Here it is 0, so that's why we have considered 0 0 and null. Now when it is in between 2 different points, how we will be doing? See, the B is defined to be x2 y2, A is defined to be x1 y1. So what will be the distance from this point to this point? X2 minus x1. Similarly from this point to this point, y2 minus y1. How we are going to find? Already we knew that. What is it? We knew that the distance between the 2 points, we will be dropping a perpendicular and then we will be doing it. So when we are doing that, it is by using the Pythagorean theorem again, we will get this equation. Distance is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, where x2 minus x1 is the change in x, means see x1 y1, these 2 points, x2 y2, these 2 points. So what is the change? X2 minus x1 we have got, means this point as x1. Okay, this change we got, this point to this point, this change we got for y, and by squaring them and finding the square root we get the distance formula. I will happily illustrate with using the example over here. How we will do? See, here one point is 7 9, the other point is 1 1. So see here, I have dropped a perpendicular, okay, like this, and 1 unit like this. So they got intersected here. So what is the distance left? 9 minus 1, 8 units, right? For y-axis we got it to be 8. Now here the first point x1, it is 1 1, means 1 unit from here, and 9 7 9 means 7 and 9 means 7 distance, means 7 parts from here and 1 part from here. So what is the difference? 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6 units. So how you will find the difference? Then c square is equal to a square plus b square, using it 8 square plus 6 square, 64 plus 36, which is equal to 100. Square root of 100 is 10. So these points are from a distance of 10 units from origin. If you want, sorry, not from origin, the distance, sorry, these are not from origin. This is the distance between these 2 units. What is the distance between 2 units? How you will find? You will just draw. Otherwise, again, clearly I will show you with the different colors here, so that it would be easier for you people also. See here, this is 7 distance, okay, and this is 1 distance. So this difference I have taken again. See, this is the distance line, and this is the distance, right? 1 unit. So which distance I have taken? 8. This one I have taken, right? But distance I have not taken. So that way I have taken 8. Here I have taken 6. And I have done. So this is how you find the distance between 2 points. Now, section formula. Yes. What is a section formula? How we are going to do it? When I subtend line, a line is divided. where a certain line is given, it is divided in the ratio m is to n, means some here or here. It can be any value. The value of m is to n can be anything. So what will be the section formula? Please do remember one thing. You are following, you're going to write an exam application part. You don't need not concentrate on the graph. I mean, you need not concentrate on the proof, how you got it and all. The main concept you need to concentrate is, you need to concentrate on the concept itself. So when you are doing this is your thing. How it is a section? Suppose m2 x1 plus m1 x2 by m1 plus m2, where this m1 and m2 are the divisions. The line, this particular line is divided in the ratio m1 is to m2. Then we do this using then we can find the values of this xy, means the coordinates of this point P, using this formula. They are very easy. You may be thinking that the formula itself saying it's very hard and all, but once if you try, promise me, I promise you, once if you keep on trying it, this is very easy for the application purpose. Very easily you can solve this. That's all. So x, y are done with m1 and m2 in the ratio. Then how you will be following the section formula to find the point x, y in between a and b, then m2 x1. Just it's easier. See, if you take m1 m2, then what, with x1 x2, if you take with x1 you need to multiply m2 with x2 m1 and by m1 plus m2. Similarly for y1 and y2 also, take y1 y2, multiply m1 y2 m2 y1, add them by m1 plus m2. You will be getting the sectional, the coordinates of x and y. Now what is the area of a triangle using coordinates? Suppose now a triangle is done on a graph using A, B and C. How you will form? This is the area of a triangle. Please don't consider all the proofs, they are not at all required for you. Please see all the application part, because you are going to be an applied students, not the theoretical students. You are not science students, you are applied, you are technical students, so you need to know only the applications more. So area of a triangle, it's given by half into x1 times of a2 minus y3 plus x2. It's very easy. Just take x1, x2, x3 to be constant. Whenever you are taking the coordinate of x1, you will never take y1 in your count. You will just rotate like this circularly, y2 minus y3. When you consider x2, you will not consider y2. Okay, you will not consider y2. You will go like this, y3 minus y1. That's why I'm telling easy method. When you are considering x3, you will not consider when you are considering x3, you will not consider y3. The coordinates should be around like this, y1 minus y2. That's all. Like this with multiplied by half. Then you will be getting your area of a triangle. How we will do? I will show you here with an example. See, here I have got the values minus 1, 5, 3. Oh, sorry, it's not minus 1. It's 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, minus 2, 1. Very good. Perfect. So what were my axes? What were my numbers? A is minus 2, 0, minus 2, 1. B is 3, 2. C is 1 and 5. So how you need to find half? Assume that x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. Then what? x1 times of y2 minus y3 plus ex2 times of y3 minus y1 plus ex3 times of y1 minus y2. See, always think one thing, otherwise I will tell you cyclic formula. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay, this should be the order of your things. See, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. That's all. The last two would be your y-axis values. Okay, keep that in your mind. So by using this, how you will be doing 1 by 2. What is x1 here for me? Minus 2. Minus 2 times y2 minus y3 is 2 minus 5. It is minus 3 plus what is x2? 3 times y3 minus y1. So 5 minus 1 is 4 plus x3 is 1. y1 minus y2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Just draw like this. then 1 by 2 times of minus is plus 6, 12 minus 1. This is nothing but 1 by 2 times of 18 minus 1, 17 by 2, which is nothing but 8.5 square units. You need to write square units. Here you can never, please remember, never you can write cm square or meter square or kilometer square or anything. Just write square units, that's it, in a triangle. So this is how you will be doing your work of finding the area of a triangle. Now next thing is, what is a slope? Slope of a line. How do we do? Slope is, see, rise rise by run, means ratio of its vertical axis over its horizontal axis, means delta y by delta x. What is this delta? It is the change in the y-axis, y coordinates by change in the x coordinates. So it is nothing but y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is the how we find the slope of a given line. Suppose now you see here there is a clear example for you. Here I have taken minus 2, minus 1 and 4 and 5. How I am finding the slope value? M generally is represented by m. How am I doing it? What I am doing it is y2 minus y1 means 5 minus of minus 1 by x2 minus x1, 4 minus of minus 2. What it is? 5 plus 1 by 4 plus 2, 6 by 6. So value is 1. So the slope here is equal to 1. That's all. Just by finding, you can find the slope just by the small trick, that is delta y by delta x. That is change of the value y by change of the value x. Now why is it slope useful? Yes, slope is very useful to determine whether the given lines are parallel or perpendicular. How can you say the given lines are parallel or perpendicular? When the condition for the parallel lines and condition for the perpendicular lines. Okay, what is the condition for parallel lines? Let us take, if there are two lines L1 and L2 with slopes M1 and M2, the lines are said to be parallel. Parallel means like this. The lines are said to be parallel if the product of their slopes is equal. Wait. Is it? Yeah. M1 is equal to M2. The the slopes are equal. Now, if perpendicular, they are said to be perpendicular if M1 times M2 is equal to minus 1. Okay, then they are said to be perpendicular to each other. So these are the main two conditions for perpendicular lines and the parallel lines. For a parallel line, the slopes are always equal because, see, they will go like this, parallel. Perpendicular means like this. The perpendicular means they intersect at 90 degrees. Then their product of the slopes is always equal to minus 1. Or also, where you can also write 1 by 1, M1 is equal to minus 1 by M2. And M1 is equal to M2 when the lines are parallel to each other. These are the most important two conditions which you need to remember to move ahead in your calculation of slopes. There will be many questions. I am telling you, please remember. I will give you an example also. Obviously, there will be many questions. For example, if they say a question, let us take a question. There are two lines. There are some two lines. What it is? Yeah. 2x1 plus 3y1 plus some 6 equal to 0, or 3x1 plus 2y1 plus 7 is equal to 0. Are they parallel? You can say, tell me how. M1 is equal to what? M2 is equal to what? Please tell me. It would be 3 by 2. This would be 2 by 3. Change of y by change of x, change of y by change of x. So are they equal? M1 is not equal to M2, so they are not parallel. Are they, find the products M1, M2. what it is, 3 by 2 times 2 by 3, it is equal to 1, but they are not equal to -1, so they are not even perpendicular, just they are two different lines. This is how the questions may change. So please go with this condition. Always remember m1 is equal to m2 means they are parallel to each other, m1 m2 is equal to -1 means they are perpendicular to each other. That's it. These are the more important points which you need to consider. And thank you so much. Bye. If still any doubts, you can please ask me in your live sessions. Thank you. Bye bye.